Hello, hello. How are you feeling? Really, how are you feeling? It's a question that we don't often stop and ask ourselves, and it's really an important one because when we do stop to think, how am I feeling right now? And then start to make that connection with what am I thinking about? Some real awareness can start to happen, and we can begin to change what we're thinking about. And when we do that, then it can change how we feel. So pause and ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? And maybe it's anxious, maybe it's stressed, maybe it's happy, maybe it's excited. And if it's one of those, that's awesome, and recognizing what you're thinking about and thinking about that thing more. But if you are maybe feeling defeated or tired, run down, stressed, overwhelmed, it's also thinking about where are you spending your time? Who are you spending your time with? Anita Morjani talks about this and refers to it as our marionade. The environment that we're in is our marionade. And if you are marinating in an environment with people that are Debbie Downers, then that's going to pull your energy down. Whereas if you are hanging out with people that are, supporting you and giving you energy and love and positivity, obviously that's going to increase the good vibes, right? And so paying attention to that too. And if you are not in that space of hanging out with the positivity, then go find a new community. And that can be online, that can be through Meetup, that can happen in a whole bunch of different ways. But there are communities out there that are ready and willing and welcoming. So keeping all of that in mind. But let's just go ahead and get started. Let's do a little bit of tapping today, maybe shift how we're feeling if some of that heavy energy is sitting with you right now. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, right here, right now, I'm acknowledging how I feel. Even though I'm feeling a little stressed and overwhelmed and tired, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling a little anxious and stressed, right here, right now, I'm acknowledging it. And I'm ready and willing and open for tapping to help. All of this stress and anxiety, feeling anxious, feeling overwhelmed. There's so much to do. I have a lot on my plate. And it's weighing on me. Everything needs my attention. Being pulled in a bunch of different directions. And it's overwhelming. Pause there, take a deep breath in. Notice how you're feeling. Notice if there is something in particular that's really taking up a lot of space, that's calling for your attention. Even though I'm stressed and I'm focused on all this stuff I gotta do, that's just where my mind's at right now. Even though I'm stressed and there's a long list, I can only do what I can do. Even though it feels like everybody needs me all at once, I need me too. And I'm choosing to love and accept myself. All of this stress and this overwhelm, it's been building up for a while. And I've been stuffing it down, trudging on, powering through. all of this stress. I feel this stress in my body, this overwhelm, and I'm taking time to acknowledge it right now. I'm choosing to love myself through this. I'm stressed and I'm choosing to love myself through this. I wonder if there's a way to reduce some of this stress. I wonder if that's possible. How does that feel when you say that? My first thought is, of course it's possible. There's things I can have other people do. There's things I can do later. I can tell people I need more time. There's things I can do. There's probably things I can do I haven't even thought of yet. Reducing the stress is possible, and I'm ready to figure out how. I'm ready and open to seeing things in a new light, because I deserve to feel good and calm and at peace. Take a nice deep breath. Even that little bit is helping me to feel better. How are you feeling? Checking in again, seeing if that emotion that you were really noticing in the beginning has shifted at all, or maybe it's still the same. Maybe it still feels really intense, and that's okay. We'll do one more round. Even though the stress is still there and the overwhelm is still there, I'm hopeful that I'll figure out a way through. Even though the stress and overwhelm are still there, I know I can do things differently. Even though the stress and the overwhelm are still right there, there's a part of me that knows it's all going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I've been stressed out before and overwhelmed, and I've gotten through it. Maybe it's a learning experience, learning to ask for help, learning to push back, learning to create boundaries and implement those boundaries. Maybe some of the stress is positive stress. I can figure this out. I can choose to work through this and do things differently. Choosing to love myself through it, acknowledging how I feel every step of the way. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to feel calm. I deserve to feel at peace. I am worthy of all of these things. I'm ready to feel calm and at peace. I'm ready to feel free and light and accomplished, empowered. My thoughts create my feelings, and I can choose my thoughts. Take a nice deep breath and let it go. Hopefully that tapping experience helped you to recognize that you really do have the power to shift your thoughts, shift how you feel, and in the end, then shift your results. And you deserve everything that you desire. So keep going after it. Send in all the good vibes. Take care, guys.